everyone. Welcome back to my channel, Maximum Momming. I'm your host, Donnee Patrese. Okay, maybe I'm not your host, but I'm the one in this video doing all of the cleaning motivation and tackling the mess in this house. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe so that you can get access or so that you can see all the cleaning motivation that I have until the end of the year and going into the next year. So basically I'm starting in my guest bathroom or my daughter's bathroom, and I'm just going to tackle the mess that they have going on in here. It's a lot. I embarrassingly have not been in this bathroom in about a week or so, in a couple of days, and they have just completely decimated this bathroom. And I want it to be nice and neat for when guests come over, because this is the bathroom that they use. I only have 2 bathrooms in the house, and that is the primary suite bathroom that me and my husband use for the most part, and then I have the second bathroom that my girls use, and the bathroom that the guests use. And so that's the only other bathroom that the guests have to use. And I have to make sure that I keep it clean for them. So where has September gone, guys? Like, I am just shocked how fast it's gone. It was August, and then all of a sudden it's about to be October. It's like September just kind of went by in a blur. And I am a little nervous because I have a new book coming out in November, and I'm trying to get everything, all the details, all the nuts and bolts taken care of. And I'm just, completely just in a tailspin right now. So if you're new to the channel, or if you're old to the channel and you don't remember, I'm a full-time writer, novelist. I don't just clean my house all the time, but I write all day. And in my writing, I write erotic romance murder mystery. And that's a mouthful, but in my books, basically, there's some romance, people die, and you figure out who the killer is. So my latest book is A Christmas Story, and that came out last year. And of course, I'll talk about that when the Christmas season comes around. But my book that's coming out in November is the sequel to my book, Burned, Deadly Desires, that came out in 2020. And I'll put the link to that in the description so that you can have access to that. But the book that is coming out in this year in November is the sequel to that. And that book basically was about Kimberly Lawson, a dedicated college student who ended up becoming an escort by night. She basically valued money above all else, even her desire to be loved. But she ended up falling in love with a guy, one of the clients. But then on her first day on the job, somebody ended up getting murdered. And they're trying to find out not only who the killer is, but she's also trying to navigate this new love that she's found. And then I'll tell you more about that as I clean. But this is a really good story. And I really think you'd be interested in it. But let's just continue to clean.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Got a buildup of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away.
So, anyway, there's another character in the book. His name is Malcolm Johnson. Now, he is also a client of Kim's, or Kimberly, the main character in the book. He is a brother to the client she falls in love with, and he is also her client. It's a little bit convoluted, but it works perfectly in the book. And there's a big deal between those three people. And the story is told from their point of views. So even though Kim is the main character, the story is told first person from all three of their point of views. And you get to hear all of their voices. And I make sure, because these characters, I might sound a little weird, but my characters, they tell me their stories. I don't just write. I hear these people tell me their stories. And I know a lot of people, because I'm a writer, and a lot of people ask me questions like, how do you come up with these stories? Because I have these characters in my head and they tell me their stories and I just write it down. I focus on these people. And they give me, their personalities. They give me their, what's going on in their lives. And I just record it. That's how I feel when I write. And these stories just come to me. And so I tell these stories as, a person who just, tells the story of three different people. And so when Kimberly notices on the first day somebody comes up dead, she starts to question, should I be an escort? Because this is not a part of her nature. She's just doing it for the money. And it's good money, but she's just doing it for the money. And she gets talked into it by an elder, a woman who has been doing it for years. And she's very young and she tries to get out of it. But the family who runs the escort service, they're not into letting people go because, they know too much. So she decides to try to get out, but they won't let her out. And she starts to think, this is why women are coming up dead, because they're trying to get out and they're not allowed to. And so she's a little bit afraid. Well, of course, more women start to die and they're trying to figure out who's killing these women. And there's lots of clues, lots of things that can, lead you, in so many directions, but, it's really good story. And it's really good as far as least I've been told, because I'm biased. So I love the story, but, I feel like it's really open. So that's Burn Deadly Desires. And I'm working on the sequel to it. And that will be out in November of this year. And I'm so close to getting it completely done. So you'll have a new book in your hands. But if you really want to read Burn Deadly Desires, I'm going to put the link in the description so you can get your hands on it. And check it out if you so choose to. So I'm really excited, as you can tell. And if you have any questions about it, you can leave it in the comments. If you have questions to me about writing, about my cleaning, about products that I use, leave those in the comments. If you just want to leave me a heart, let me know you're here. You can leave that in the comments. And I'm just excited that you guys are watching. entire life, but my first book was published in 2012, and so I've been a published author since then. I have been writing though my entire life, and I started out writing poetry and short stories, but then I went on to writing novels. My first novel was Prohibited, an erotic novel, and that is a trilogy that you can get on Amazon. That one does not have any murder mystery to it. It's just a romance novel. And it is my highest grossing trilogy. And then I have other books since then, and I have two short story anthologies. If you don't know what a short story anthology is, it's just a book that has a bunch of short stories inside. So I went back to my roots and started writing short stories again. And I also have I have other standalone books. And I not alluded, but I really told you guys about the latest novel that I had written. It is that one is a murder mystery book. And it is a Christmas novel. It is called On Santa's List. And it is, it came out in December of 2022. And I will be talking about that around Christmas time, because I'm very proud of that book. And yeah, so I've been writing for a long, long time, and I've been published for a long, long time. So I am just very happy to be a writer. I'm passionate about my writing, and that's something that I'm going to be doing for the rest of my life. these days I'm gonna get my girls to yeah, just not have such a messy room. I don't know when that's going to happen, but I'm going to actually do it. I've been talking to them about just, not throwing stuff everywhere, because usually their room is only messy. It's really just like a lot of clothes. And I've been telling them, just, you can put your clothes in the hamper. There is a hamper here for clothes. And that's what I'm putting their clothes in now. Like, they really have a hamper just for their clothes. And they don't seem to want to use it. And so that's literally what I'm doing right now, just putting clothes in hamper. And it's hard for me to know what's dirty and when I need to wash when the clothes aren't in the hamper. And then there's also some trash in here that they can do away with. So I just, pick up the trash and put stuff away. And, there's Chick-fil-A cups and Five Guys cups and Wingstop cups. So I'm not gonna just say that it's not like dirty. I've seen worse, but I wish that they would just keep it clean. My daughter still has this Monster High blanket, and I'm just wondering if I should just surprise her with a new one, or if I should just let her keep this old one. If you will just, give me some advice on that, just leave it in the comments, because she just doesn't want to let go. She's 15, and she's had this Monster High blanket, I think, since she was 8. And I don't know if she just doesn't like change. And I don't know if I should force her into the change, or if I should just, let her have it. So if you can just give me some advice in the comments, that would be great. Let me know what you think. guys for watching. I know I rambled on a lot in this video. I talked about my books. I just would like for you to get to know me and my family, and that I write. You know, I don't just clean 24/7. I like for you guys to get to know us, and know that I do not like to vacuum, like I'm doing in this section of the video. That's one of the things that I do not like to do. I don't like to vacuum, which is why I'm in the market for a new vacuum cleaner. But I truly appreciate you guys. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and then hit the bell notification so that you can be notified of any new videos that I come out with. That would be truly appreciated. And yeah, like I said, if you want to know anything about writing, about books, just leave it in the comments. Let me know. I will definitely get back to you and answer any questions that you totally have. If you want to know anything about products that I use, if you want to know anything about my cleaning methods or anything like that, or anything about like my back, just let me know. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. And I will see you in the new video. Bye, guys.